welcome to another qualifying match to see if one of the players, or which one, no, not if one, to see which one, because one of them is going to the final stages on Friday. And yeah, contestant number 1, bottom right, the blue Zerg player for the dPix, Namshar. Going for the expansion first here. Abyssal Reef is the first map, by the way. And in the top left hand corner of the map, representing HTT, so the same team that Blue Cheese is playing for, the guy who was in the qualifying match yesterday, for example. But this time, yeah, we have another one. This is the red Terran, Mr. Arctur. And he is going for the barracks expansion and might want to follow that one up with some Hellions here. And the Reaper. Wow, good move there. The Reaper going close to the gas, so there cannot be... he can't build any gas there. So he kills the drone. And 1 kill is better than none kill. So yeah, Hellions are on the way. This most likely is the reactor, the tech lab for the starport, meaning that we're going to see the follow-up with, which could be Banshee or Raven. I've seen both yesterday a lot, in several games. I saw some players going for the Raven, some players going for the Banshee. So yeah, let's wait for that one to happen. And come on, show me. Okay, he's not showing, so let's watch over here and see. Okay, Cloak has been started, so it should be a Banshee. Third base under pressure somehow. It's damaged a little bit, but it's not going to go down. And yeah, these screens are just taking out everything, right? Some Zerglings are going to join, and yeah, the Hellions are not doing that much here. Yeah, that was not worth it. Good job by Namshar, good defense here. And third base is safe. No units out yet. Yeah, the Banshee's on the way. Second one is in the queue. But yeah, the Banshees, I think the full potential of the Banshees comes with the Hellions coming in from another angle or supporting the attack. And now with just having the Banshees coming in way later than everything else, yeah, I think they lose a lot of their aggression or momentum or whatever. I would have actually liked Arctur to, I don't know, poke into the third base, what he did, and then maybe save. Oh, let's see. Zerglings, yeah, but they shouldn't get anything. Then to get back out again, save the 2 Hellions and the Reaper, and I don't know, gather until he has like 8, maybe 8 Hellions. So yeah, he can just go in with the Banshee from the bottom left, for example, as he does, and go in with 8 Hellions to the third base, which would have done a lot of damage, most likely, or more likely than he got out of this 4 Hellion attack that he was going for now. Okay, this whole position doesn't work out the same Arctur wanted to have, since he was still in the sight range of the Spore. Okay, Arctur in the meantime, having finished his 3rd command center, flying it over, and it's going to be an orbital. +1/+1 is being started. Stim is almost finished, and we have some more barracks going on. I think, how many medics does he have? 0. Maybe that's not enough, man. You need more medics. Namshar going for the layer. It's halfway done. +1/+1 is on the way as well right here, and he's going for the +1 range attack. But yeah, actually getting quite a good number of kills here. It's up to 11. Overall it's 16. Wow. Good job. But Namshar is still ahead in terms of drones. So he's not really falling victim to that one. Nice transfuse here, saving the queen. And what is this one? An armory. Okay, the armory is going down. So he wants... Either he wants to have Hellbats, which doesn't make sense since he does not have any Hellions left, right? He has 2 Hellions. I guess you don't want to go for Hellbats with 2 Hellions. Or maybe he's building some more. We will see soon, but otherwise he might want to go for air upgrades somehow. Maybe for Liberators, for example. Could be a thing. But yeah, let's watch these units come in first. And oh wow, he's just pushing through with all of these. Oh, Stim Marines are so incredibly good. But nice transfuses on the queen, saves one queen twice, but one goes down. Okay, the push is defended. Both players are at 1-1 in the meantime. Namshar though starting +2/+2 instantly. Starting borrow, starting a roach speed. Oh no, sorry, I was mistaken there. It's not +2/+2, it's +2 carapace and +1 melee attack. And he's going for the 4th base, which is about to finish in the bottom of the map. Okay. So, worker-wise, Arctur is fine with 3 bases and 63 workers. That's pretty much okay for him. He's producing 9 marines at a time, has just started +2/+2 as well. And yeah, seems to be catching up then. The Banshees actually are getting some kills here and there. Or it's just the one still left. And yeah, we have ship weapons. Where is it? Vehicle weapons, sorry. Ship weapons is the air weapons upgrades, I think. So he might want to go for either tanks, Hellions. Yeah, tanks are in production at least. So let's see. Yeah, some tanks. Yeah, it might be for tanks. And yeah, army supply is exactly the same at the moment. Arctur though seems to be the one who wants to push in, while Namshar is preparing another run by. And yeah, this one is fully walled off. No chance to get in. But he might get some reinforcements over here, which is worth it already then. And he might also get some workers. Wow. And Arctur deciding to go back home. He decides that it's not enough to deal with that with the reinforcements and is returning back home, but he's losing a lot of workers, as you can see right there. And over here some losses as well. And Namshar, yeah, okay, let's take a look. 23 workers being taken out by Namshar, and the number was pretty low before this attack went down. So yeah, already worth it, man. And Arctur being down to 47 army supply, worker supply, yeah, somehow forces him to make something happen here. The army supply though is pretty much the same. And what do the players actually have? Fungal goes down, some Biles hits something, but it wasn't the pigs. Oh, that's a good fungal, by the way. And yeah, something going down there. Okay, so we have 10 medivacs, 5 tanks, only 3 marauders, but there are going to be more, I guess. And lots of marines, more than 40 marines. Oh, sorry. But it seems like Namshar is hitting those fungals. He's really getting in. This fungal bile combination works for Namshar. And let's take a look over to the other side, where we have another run by, and Arctur being down to 29 workers now. So, harsh situation to be in. Adrenal glands is going to finish soon as well. Oh wow, fungal bile combination taking out 4 medivacs here, and some ground units as well. Yeah, doesn't look good, man. +3 carapaces on the way, and the Ultralisk upgrade is there as well. And we see Arctur is trying to get some Ravagers down, but the situation overall looks pretty good for Namshar here. Also, the Biles are hitting it over and over again. He's in a 30 supply army lead. The tanks are good, don't forget about them, but it all comes down to fighting situations and fighting positions and numbers in the end. And the amount of bio stuff is not really high here. And I think Namshar can just move through this and try to get it done. Bios have to rain down. Come on, just do it. He's not even using the bios, he's just crushing everything. Namshar coming out 120 to 30 army supply after this fight. And yeah, might just want to move across the map now, because this is a big advantage and you don't want to let Arctur come back from this at all. So yeah, bios raining. All the medivacs going pretty low, and yeah, with ultras in your mineral line against your SCVs, that's not what you want to have. GG has been called by Arctur, and Namshar takes map number 1. Welcome back, guys. It's game 2, and on screen, top left hand corner of the Odyssey, we see our match point player. For dPix, Namshar. Going for the hatchery first. And in the bottom right hand corner, yeah, down 1 map, but not out for now. So let's see if he can come back from this for HTT. This is the Red Red Terran, Arctur. Oh, that was some sort of a bug there. But another shout out to Lambo, who told me how to fix this camera bugging. I didn't know about that, but it's nice to be able to fix that. So yeah, nice to have some input here and there all the time. Okay, factory it is. So after the Reaper, I guess we're going to see... I guess Arctur is just going for the same opening with Hellions then. Otherwise, he would have started the second barracks, I guess. 60 marine drop. I wouldn't count on that one now. Namshar going for the speed. I have to drink something, sorry. Okay. So, let's watch this one. Follow the Reaper and watch the production tab. That's what I'm playing now. But yeah, the Queen spawns just as the Reaper arrives, so his time is over already. Second base finished for Arctur right now, and yeah, some Hellions are on the way. And yeah, he's just following it up with, he's just going for the same build order he was going for in game 1. And let's see if he this time waits, or if he kind of pressures with the Hellion and then maybe goes back and waits until he has more Hellions, or he can go for some multi-prom aggression with Banshee and Hellions so he can get more value out of it. Or if he's just going for the same kind of approach here. Yeah, so more Hellions. We have 4 and he's adding 2 more. It's like if he would have listened to me. Or is he actually... Okay, we don't have the armory. I was kind of wondering if he wants to go for the Hellbat drop, but yeah, it's not the case. But at the same time, he was going for the Medivac, which means that he's not going for a Banshee yet. Wow, so this Banshee is going to be delayed, and this Banshee is actually going to be a Raven. So never mind, guys. Third base of Namshar is actually up for quite some time. He's mining already. The drop is going to the main base, the Arctur drop. So yeah, Hellions are coming in there, but they're going to be surrounded pretty much. Nice move there, dropping them at the bottom again. But yeah, with the Queen there, you should get away with your Medivac. And the Reaper, okay, gets away. Namshar having a lot of Queens here, really like that, because I like the map in purple. Let's see what the Raven can achieve. We just saw the third base, or the third command center, being in production for Arctur as well. Let's see if he wants to take the one to the right hand side or the one more to the center of the map. And yeah, he's adding another barracks. He's adding +1/+1 to the production tab, and yeah, Stim is there as well. While we have the layer on the way for Namshar and another base at the bottom left. But let's watch the Raven again. Auto turret, here we go. And yeah, it's just damage for free, man. And Arctur still being on 2 bases. He's not... Okay, now he's lifting. And it seems like he wants to go for the center base. Yeah. Yeah, I think I can understand that. Since... Oh, well, what is actually going on over here? Okay, there was a turret, an outer turret actually. Okay, so he's going to the center of the map, which somehow exposes the base a little bit more than it would on the right hand side. At the same time, it kind of centers the aggression, since the way from this kind of area over to this one is pretty small compared to have the attacking area from here, from the top choke coming in with run-bys or whatever, and maybe coming in from this ramp to the second base. So I think this is an okay decision to take. Medivacs are on the way to the 4th base of Namshar, which has been scouted by the Zerglings here actually. At the same time, we have a drop to the main base with 3 Hellions, the ones from before, I guess. But yeah, they are pretty low and they should turn around. Marines going into the 4th base, and this is going... I think... Yeah, roaches are enough to clear here. So Namshar having a lead in terms of workers, also having a lead in terms of army, having a lead in terms of bases. He's pretty much leading in every regard. He's also leading in APM, as you can see. Let's wait for the upgrades to come back into the rotation at the bottom. Both players at 1-1, so actually at least on the same page in that thing. But yeah, let's see. Hive is starting for Namshar. Well, not starting, it's halfway done actually. I just saw it on the production tab, wow. Yeah, this drop. Okay, lift. But yeah, he's not trying to buy those medivacs. Wow, the medivacs are not flying. Okay, he's unloading them again. Wow, I mean the medivacs were just stuck here, or they were just stopping to fly. And if Namshar would have been on screen at that second, wow, he could have just piled them. But yeah, didn't happen, so ifs and whens. And yeah, attacks going on here and there. Halberd drops, but against roaches, yeah, you're pretty much fine here. Arctur actually coming back in terms of workers. He's pretty much on a good number with 66 on 3 bases. I think he needs to take another base sooner or later now. That call, guys. Another base starting to get built. And Arctur actually in the middle of the map, but is this good? Oh wow, Bile's raining down, taking out 2 medivacs. Wow, the tank is also in a pretty odd position here. Bile's hitting a lot of the army. The army supply though doesn't really favor Namshar that much, but the army in the middle of the map does pretty heavily. I think now with the tank sieged, you need to be careful, but I think he can just go on with a little bit of aggression here. Yeah, he's going for some more Ravagers. Ravagers pretty good weapon against tanks. If they're sieged and they're not able to move, yeah, you can just bile them like crazy. And yeah, what else do we have? Tier 3 Adrenal Glands for the Zerg. So there are going to be pretty hard Zerglings in the game, and also we have the first Ultras on the way. So that also is coming into the game. We have +2 on the way and +1 melee actually, because where are all these Zerglings going? Did he see a drop? Okay, there's a drop actually. Maybe he saw that with the Zerglings on the other side of the map. At least, yeah, he's having some units there, and he will be fine. Yeah, borrowing a Zergling. Good move there. This is not going to land for him now. These Marines are going to die, and these Marines are going. Some of them are at least going to be lifted again. Another base almost finishing for Namshar in the bottom left, so he's taking half of the map now. His creep spread is pretty much okay. Arctur doesn't really get any chance to deny the creep spread because, yeah, he's getting annoyed over and over again by Zerglings. And if he's moving out, he can't focus on taking out creep, but yeah, he has to fight. So if he's not taking out the creep by accident, yeah, the creep is still staying there. Oh wow, the drop is coming in again, but still Zerglings are there, so Namshar should be fine here. At the same time, we have another push into the third base of Arctur. The Ultralisks are just connecting with the workers. That's not what we want to have as a Zerg player, as a Terran player, sorry. The Zerg wants to have that happening actually. And yeah, now we have some bio left, but I think that's not going to be enough. Bio's raining down. 1 Ultralisk, 6 health points. It's not that much, guys, but yeah, now it goes down. Reinforcements coming in, and I think that's going to be it, right? Namshar having enough Ravagers to take down the Marines. The SCVs are trying to fight a lot, but yeah. Okay, there was something going on the bottom left. Almost took down the base, but wasn't enough in the end. And now we actually have Namshar, the powerhouse from Sweden. 72 workers over 49 and 130 army supply over 50. So even with 2 Liberators now, or actually 3 Liberators being in the game, and some auto turrets coming in, I mean, there's no chance. Namshar is just going in. All the Zerglings are streaming through all of this stuff, and yeah, he's lifting the units, trying to go to the higher ground. But where do you want to defend this army, man? I mean, there are even 2 walls of depots right here, and with the Liberator you might be able to save the base over here, but this is going to go down pretty fast. You can see Adrenal Glands and Ultralisks, and in the blink of an eye you can take down the Planetary, easy peasy. And yeah, he's trying to zone out a little bit, but Bile's taking out the Liberator, easy peasy. Zerglings actually trying to get into this base. We have another drop to the bottom left by Arctur, but this is the desperation counter, and we're at 130, army supply over 40. Namshar is just pushing into the second base, and Arctur, I think he needs to realize, and he does, GG has been called. Namshar takes map 2 as well, so Namshar qualifies for the final stages.